See? Hope no one's. Okay. Just about to set up. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. Okay, we're switching to autofocus. Good, and we're gonna stop the Sims music and instead it's to the Sims soundtrack. Ah, there we go. Back in business. Hello, everyone. It's me, Uncle You. I'm back once again, and today we're gonna finish the Choryujin model kit. So, if you were here yesterday, I finished the blue guy here, and these stickers, they're gonna be the death of me. So yeah, we finished the blue one. There he is, looking really nice. And today we're gonna finish the red one and hopefully finish the kit overall and make the big combined mode. Oh, that's just lovely. That's just lovely. So, and I will say I did finish some bits off camera. Nothing too major, just the bits for the combined mode. We'll dive more into that later. So, let me whip out the instructions. Here we go. Let me see what his name is anyhow. Nope, these are the instructions for the blue guy. Let me get these out of the way. And those are the instructions for making the combined mode, so out of the way. There we go. So today it's all about, I'm gonna readjust my camera position ever so slightly. I don't think we'll have to worry too much about camera overheating. I adjusted some settings for whenever I'm doing these kind of live streams. So now it should be a lot more, we shouldn't have the overheating issue, at least not nearly as much. I am going to just do this real quick. I'm actually going to adjust the position of my mic a little bit. There we go. Now I got a little more freedom to move about. Anyhow, so, and Ryu, I need A37, A38, and C15. We'll put the stickers there too. I gotta organize this a little bit more. So, I think I'm definitely gonna have to get a lot from the red. So I'll put these here, and put the blacks here. That's a great sentence to take out of context. I'm sure there's someone out there who's like an expert model kit maker who's like, this guy, he's not doing it right at all. Sorry, folks. Just trying the best I can. Okay, let us begin. So, A37, A38. Let's do this. Okay. Don't know how many are in chat right now, but hopefully more will come soon. So, if you weren't here yesterday and didn't get an explanation about what this is, what this guy is, this is, come on, there we go. This is the Choryujin mech from the show Gao Gaigar, which, to kind of give a very, very quick explanation for it, was kind of the Takara's follow-up to Transformers after kind of Transformers faded in popularity. And it was super, super successful for a number of years. And it's known for having very, very creative mech designs. And probably, most notably, of course, is Gao Gaigar himself, who's like this big lion mixed with trains. Very, very odd design, but still so cool. Here we go. That's the part I need. And now, something I failed to mention in the previous video is what's kind of interesting. So, like I said, it was Takara's follow-up, but it was still kind of produced by a company called Sunrise, who are also the same people who did Gundam back in the day. They still do, actually. What am I saying back in the day for? They're still producing the Gundams. I feel like I'm putting this on wrong. That doesn't look right at all. Hold up. Oh, actually, and that does not help my case. All right, let's get to recording. We are recording, right? Yes, we are. Okay. Let me see here. Where does what go? Something. I think I gotta put these on, but they don't want to go in. Hold on. Yeah, I had it upside down. That makes sense. There we go. That's better. Okay. Next, I'm gonna need one from the B section. So B41. Let me get a different one. B41. There we are. And I see 42 is going to be used in there later, so let's get that one too. So B41 and A35. Yeah. So this is going to be a very, very similar build to last time. I did have a little quickie peek at the instructions just to see what I was in for. Or so, all well and good. And I'm actually really glad I did the one I chose yesterday, just because the blue one had some stuff that was a little bit more involved in terms of the stickers. My number one complaint about this kit is the stickers. All right. Like everything else is really, really nice. Most of the stuff in this kit is really nice, except for the damn stickers. I'm not the only one who's complained about stickers for model kits. Let me readjust my position. There we go. That's a lot better. But it really must be said that stickers just a lot of the time are just kind of a pain, and they were really bad. And these were really good examples of just what a miserable experience stickers can be on model kits. Okay, part number 14. And I will say I did also mess around with this later, and I do have some thoughts and or feelings about this kit. We're making the chest, so maybe I should get this part out in a little bit. There we go. So we got the. I think this is overall a very good kit, but I put that in the right way, right? No, I did. No, I definitely did. C231. Excuse me. Click that in. Cover it up. And the only stickers I really use on my model kits are for the eyes. Other than that, I don't use them. Yeah, I don't blame you for that. Although, I will say for this guy, the sticker, some of these are, just because these are very, I think it's a little easier to justify no stickers on a Gundam. But for these guys, which are a lot more colorful and vibrant, and they could use vibrant. I will say a little bit of color separation does go a long way. Hey. Okay. A40, A39. Also, how are you doing, Trunks? This action. Yeah. I will say I'm really looking forward to completing this guy. He looks fantastic. I still need to watch Galgagar or Gygar itself, though. It seems like a fun time, and I should just check out the Brave series in general. I'll okay, close that gap, and now we put this onto here. And that's gonna form your chest piece in it. Just gotta attach it on very carefully. And then E15 right here. That's gonna be the neck. Real quick, in case some of you were not here yesterday, once again, I am going to be at TFCon tomorrow. I'm just gonna be kind of wandering about, having a good time. So if you wanna meet up, take photos or whatever, I'm not like a big leagues guy, but you know, it'll still be neat to meet whoever's there. There. I I love TFCon. I went last year with some friends of mine. And we had a lot of fun. And I met David Kay. I met Jabba Da Hong. I'm going again this year, and I'm hoping to get to meet some of the other Beast Wars cast members. Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna get the red one, the angry face, just because it's something a little different. I gave the blue one the kind of cool face, and I gave the red one the angry face. Okay, got to be very careful with these. These are very, very thin pieces. Are we gonna need part number 49 yet? No, I don't think so. But we are gonna need A7 soon, so why don't I just get that one out right now? A48. Uh-oh. Where did I put the little crystal? There it is. Yeah, so these are gonna be the eyes. Eyes and E216. Here we are. The back of the helmet. Why is my stream starting soon still up? That's weird. I thought I shut that off. Okay, so E216. So I think we gotta press the eyes and do it very carefully. These are very tiny pieces. There we go. Then we plug in the head. Plug in the top of the old helmet. And now we need E217. That would be this little bauble here. And there's another sticker to put in. Great. Oh, it's a plastic one. I will say the plastic ones are a little bit better to put in just because there's lower risks of them tearing. But still, it's pretty annoying how much stickers you gotta worry about. Thank God I have like tweezers on hand so that I could help kind of nudge them to the right place. There we go. That's better. That's better. Can we get a little autofocus? There we go. Okay. We're not attaching the head just yet, it seems. Next, we're gonna get a lot of stuff from B. So let's see. What do we need? B3. We need 37 and 36. B3, 28, 27. Okay, I'm gonna pay very close attention to this because I had to like the placenses on these because we had some itty bitty problems with these yesterday, so I want to try and avoid that. A24, and then I need to get some wheels. Ooh, don't you roll away. Next, need some more from C, so C5 and C3. Ah, these are going to become the hands. A little bit of sprue on there. Let me get that off. Yeah. I'm normally not like super anal about sprue, but when it's like big chunks, that's kind of annoying. I'm not the biggest fan of these hands though, actually, just because I'll dive into it later, actually, because there's something that annoys me about this kit. Like, I think the overall build's really fun, and you know, not on you know, stickers aside, but those are stickers. But there is a big stinky problem that needs to be addressed. There we go. Speaking of the devil, time for stickers. I hate that, especially that they're the long types, because these type of stickers are just, if you just look at them wrong, they'll rip. Oh, and you gotta fold them around too. It's like, oh, how wonderful. 9. This is definitely one of those things where, I'm not much of a painter. I've never painted a model kit before, but, I don't mind the look of the plastic on its own, honestly. I think, sometimes I think less paint is good. But, this is one of those things where I look at it and I'm just like thinking, if the stickers give me enough trouble, I'm busting out the paint. Okay, I need 24, 25, and 35. Let's get them out. So, 24. This is going a lot faster than last time too. Hopefully that means I'm getting a little bit better at making model kits. Did I forget to pop out a piece? Hold on. Where's number 34? Yeah, I did forget. Oopsies. Well, it's like getting better, not necessarily good. Yeah, I think I'm Yeah, and I think I accidentally got this bit out too early. A10, A9. All right, and then another one of these, what? Another one of these wheels. Another one of these, like, goofy little wagon wheels. A hanger for a hunk of cheese. There's a reference like barely anyone knows unless you're, like, either addicted to TV or you watch a lot of Family Guy. Did I accidentally get this guy's arm? Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, wait, no. I got it right. Whew. That was a scary couple seconds. Stickers 12 and 11. Okay, arm the first. How far have we gone? 30 minutes? Wonderful. We should probably get this. We'll probably be able to get this done a lot quicker than the last guy, which makes sense because this guy is essentially two of the same model. I need another B section. 37. So next I need 34, 35. There they are. I guess on a side note, if you want like a weird Uncle You life update, not that I think that's ever been a thing, but essentially, I've actually been, I actually recently started taking. Oh, I think I took out that bit a little too early. I think I took out the. Yeah, I looked at the wrong section. My bad. I'll save those for later. So I need 35, 34, 20, and then no. Oh, God. It's been a wacky morning. if you want to get an idea, I'm probably going to need that a lot, so let me just get these little excess sprue bits off. Okay. Click, 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 for chip. Next I need A22. Definitely going to need this bit later. So, oh, get that out now. Make sure it's on the right side. Yep. And then I need another wheel. Where did that wheel go? There it is. I need C3, C2, and C4. I'm almost done with this bit, which is great. Feels good when you get through a sprue kit, you know? Click them in. B326. Just gonna check my phone real quick because I think my wife sent me a message. Okay. I'll see. Yeah, I might have a friend. Since it's a little bit quiet right now, hope whoever is watching doesn't mind. I might invite someone on to call. Just kind of chat and vibe. It's a little quiet in here. A little bit of sprue is kind of bugging me. Let me get the old sandpaper out and be... Gotta be careful. You do have to be very careful with sandpaper though, I gotta say. And now, stickers. Yay. I must have used the wrong stickers at some point for the little black marks on their arms, but quite frankly, I cannot be arsed. I fucking hate all the stickers. And I just hate the way all the stickers have been pushed in this kit. Just a marker would go, just like, if you do get this kit yourself, it's a great kit, but I highly recommend, instead of stickers, you get like something to fill it out. I think there are these things called like, if I'm not wrong, like Gundam markers, and they're just, you just kind of you just use them to fill in the cracks. Oh shoot, I made a mistake. I wonder if those will fill it out. Yeah, good. There it goes. Get that on. It's just a nice little mushroom bag. Just making sure I didn't put that in backwards. No. Na. Okay, I need another wheel. Shoot, there it is. I need A11, A8. Move a little closer. Okay, attach the wheel. I'm almost done with the flat stickers at least. Good. Okay. Okay. Now we can attach the head. Attach the first arm. Attach the second arm. Yeah. Okay. What's next? A46 and A28. There it is. That is 46, right? Yeah. It's this one. My bad. C24, the squirrel bit. Okay, oh, there's going to be a lot of sticker usage coming up. Blah, blah, blah. A1, C325. Ah, it's these little siren bits. And C325. Little, even not right now, it just woke up. We'll do in a little bit. Ah, yeah, so my buddy Luigi also likes himself some robots, and maybe he'll join later. He says he just got up though. Click A. Clunk, click F for trip. All right, let's do this. Unfortunately, now is the time for the tiniest, most cartoonishly tiny sticker in the world. It's on the tip of my index finger. There we go. Okay. Next up are plastic stickers, which are not as bad. Not as bad. They won the prize for not nearly as bad. Okay, it's coming along well at least. Okay, next up, there are some little black wheels we gotta attach. Where are those? Here they are. And also coming up is the worst step in the entire kit. So gotta be ready for that one. B320s. Got these little nibs, these little caps right here. You gotta twist and then you can just plug them in. Click. Just click them in. Click. There we go. Unfortunately, now we've come to the worst step. Do you see that very, very, very thin bit there? That's this. So when I built this yesterday, it says try not to use tools, but yeah, it's a super, super thin bit that if you try to use your fingers on, it will just shatter. So what I recommend you do is you get a thin pliers. Look at that. That's so thin. And shit's gonna break, son. Huh? Hang on. Are these instructions backwards? No. Oh, where'd I put the blue guy? Oh, no. Oh, I put these guys upside down and on the wrong position. That's why they fall off so easily. Oh my God, that's so much better. Yeah, these bits are no good. I still maintain these bits are no good. But yeah. I fumble. Karabato. Okay, B3. Yeah, B3 30, 24, 29. There, we got that part out. Good. next we need A26. Okay. Okay, buddy, whatever you say. Okay, I gotta make sure I get this in right because I had some problems before yesterday on stream, and I do not want to make these same mistakes again. B3 21 and 22, and then a bunch of C bricks. Well, that was easy. Oh, shoot. No, no, no. How's the build coming along? It's coming along really nice, Hungar. I just started. I finished the blue guy yesterday. I am working on the. Oh, shoot, where'd that piece go? I finished the blue guy yesterday. Now I am currently working on the next guy, the red guy. But unfortunately, I just dropped a piece on the ground, so I'm gonna take my mic off and just very quickly look for it. Where are you, bastard? Can't get away from me. Get rid of all these screw bits too. Ah! Where are ya? Where are you? I really hope it didn't fall too far. Ah, I think, is that it? No. That's just something weird. Ah, come on. Where did it go? Let me get my flashlight, or rather my phone. Pew! Okay, come on. Where the? Is that it? I can't tell. That piece better not be like lost forever. 2 cents a time. B321, that's the piece I lost, so I gotta really find that. Okay. Yeah, no, you're exactly right, Hungar. It is just a absolute ball ache. Come on. Is that it? Is that it there? No, that's no, that's like some. I hope I don't know. There's a lot of garbage under my. There's a lot of crap under there actually. I gotta give that a good cleaning at some point. Come on. Oh, that sucks. Where did it go? Couldn't have gotten that far. It's not like a flat piece or nothing. Whoa! Oh, that could have been bad. I gotta wash this hoodie. Ah, found it. Oh, God. Oh. Fucking safe. Alright, let's get back into position. So sorry about that, everyone. But the crisis was averted. We're back in business. Let's get to it. Oh. Okay, so we put this on like so. Yeah. Gonna attach it. I'm gonna attach it right away just because I don't know. Want to go on a hunt for that again. C318, and who is massaging me? There we go. Now we're onto the foot. I think the feet are for the most part really cool. That's a sentence to take out of context. What I mean by that is what I mean that like I appreciate how they're ball jointed. There is a problem with the feet later, but I'll go more into that later. So, because I did go ahead and constructed some of the other parts that weren't necessarily related to the guy we're constructing to get off camera. Forgive me, but you know, you'll understand later what and later. But there's kind of a put these parts to the side. I just wanted to get rid of one of the sprue kits. Yeah, there's a critical. Actually, actually, if I want to get rid of another one, I'll just get this foot out of the way. I'll save whatever this bit is for later. Oh, it's the gun. It's a gun. Okay. Let me get my camera in a. Can my camera go any lower than this? Yeah. Oh, there you go. There's a view of my leg. There you go. But now you can see a little bit more of what I'm doing, hopefully. There we go. It takes a bit of effort, but you can get that foot in. Yeah, why don't I get these bits out too? Just get any, like, just clear up a lot of the room and confusion. All right, so next is A47. We're gonna need this bit later, so might as well get it out now. A47, there you are. And then we need A44 red. Then we need A1 and C325. Oh, didn't mean to get that bit out early, but I'll just put that to the side right now. Okay, I already got this bit out, so wick it in. Oh shit. Well, now I dropped a sticker into the dark void that is my floor. At least I saw it where it fell, so I got it. Okay, got it. Got it. Let's get the last little bumpy sticky now. this bit's almost done too, so wonderful. Click, clunk, click, F for trip. Okay, I need one more for B31. It's this bit again. Again, go, just go very gently. Oh, no, a little bit of spruce on there. Just a little bit of sprue. Can I get that off? Yes, success. Another sprue kit complete. Going. B332. There it is. Put the next foot in. Yeah. 321 and not there. Hold on. Okay, so if I remember right, I accidentally clicked them out by accident yesterday. So I kept them to the side. So smart move. We're almost ready to go. Now we just got to build some waste. Okay. Ooh, and we're almost done with this runner. So let's B40, and then there's also a gun here, so I'll get the gun. Save that for later, and there's also this little pad. Check that out. And yeah, another runner dunner. Oh, this is a bit of sprue. I was worried for a sec. Click. A6. A19, A20. Oh, that's right, they're yellow. Oh yeah, I almost forgot some bits on these kits are yellow. Okay. Oop. At least that's red, so I can easily see where that landed. There we go. Okay, next is the melting rifle. Great name. Okay, and then I just put this a little bit. E21. Uh-oh. Hold on. Am I missing a piece? I might have jumped the gun a little on putting all of them in, so hold on. Okay, C321, that's the one I want. Yeah. No, I took it out at some point. Okay, I'll just have a look around. Hold on. Don't panic. Ah, there you are. Oof, that was a little bit scary. Especially because I got like all black floors, so that could have been immensely bad. Okay, so he can use it either as a gun or he can just store it on his back, like so. There we go. That kit's done. I saved the little stuff. And there's his gun. Get into that in a bit. Thankfully, this guy's gun's a lot easier to put on than the yesterday lad's gun, because I don't know if you were there. I don't remember if I recorded it or not, but essentially, due to it just had so many stickers and they were so tiny that I just said screw it and didn't apply most of them. It's not as animation accurate, but I don't care. I was now is the mirror shield. Oh, shoot. And there goes the handle. Where did it go? Okay, so let's see where it goes. Not that bad. Okay, we got a little handle here. So we click it in. And this is the mirror shield. We'll clip that into. All the way in. Repeat all. It's a pretty snazzy looking shield. Pretty snazzy looking shield. All right, and I already finished a lot of the bits for the combination. And so yeah, so this guy's about the same articulation as last time. So you got a really, really nice double ball jointed head, really good arms that have a really solid range of movements, and also have a little bit of a butterfly, not too much though. You got an ab crunch and a little bit of side to side action too. I forget, I did test that on the original too, right? The original guy. Oh, stuff's falling down. Yeah, I did. So there we go. Fuck it, just leave them there. Got waist swivel, all the skirts move up, really good range of arms. In fact, knees have a lot of movement, so, and a lot of movement at the feet. So yeah, really excellent, quite frankly, excellent pair of figures here. Which do I like more? I think I like the blue guy more, just because due to the colors, the sprue bits aren't as obvious. I mean, I could always get like a sanding brush or whatever and get rid of that myself. But I do prefer, if I go overall, oh, that's how it looks. We also got this gun. So slight problem with the gun. You have to detach the arm, or rather, you gotta detach that bit and then reattach it. I don't know why they didn't just either made this bit removable or just made it so you can plug it in. It's really dumb. But dumb's the brakes. Now then, thing is, this guy can technically transform. And this comes into one of the most critical aspects I have about the figure that I was a little bit disappointed in. So, to transform this guy, you gotta take that off. You have to, you gotta detach the backpack. Gotta detach the hands. Do you see a problem here? Detach the legs. And then you gotta detach the arms. And the head. Yeah, so, we'll dive more into this in a little bit. Let's transform it for now. Rotate the waist. Bring up the arm. Bring up the arms. And is that right? No. And then kind of bring them down like this. The manual says to remove the ass plate, but I'm not going to. You will see why later. So now we turn this to this side. And we make sure both legs are all the way down. Wait, no, that's... I think, are these legs backwards? No. And then here comes a bit that when I saw in the manual, I was just really peeved off by. You go to here. Let's let these extra faces. I'll just put them to the side for now. And then you get these bits here. And this bit is also a little bit of a pain in the ass too. What you gotta do is just kind of somehow connect this to here. Oh, actually, it's working a lot better now. So, wait, no, it is. Oh, there it is. And that covers it up. Wait, did I? I think one of these legs is looked in the wrong way. How did I manage to do that? Oh well, at least it's an easy fix. I just gotta unplug and replug in. Or no, not even. I just needed to do that. And then, where was I? Yeah, you gotta do it like this. You gotta plug in. How did I do it? Right. You gotta Then you plug this all back in again. And then you take the arms, you line them up and shove them in. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. I gotta give it that. Pray the stickers don't get kind of mangled. All right, now we're on to the legs. So, flick down the siren, take off the feet, and kind of rotate the legs down. But also at the same time, try to get like the ball here rotated a bit. It's easier said than done sometimes, I'll be honest. There we go. And you know what? That works. Rotate down, rotate the knee, get rid of the ball. Get rid of the foot. And now here comes the worst part of the whole kit. This front plate. I'm gonna put the stickers on first just to demonstrate something. Okay, you get those on, and then you get these pain in the ass stickers on too. Again, I highly recommend, if you got the time or the skills, paint these. Just get like a dark, get a dark black and go to town. And then, oh wait, I almost forgot the headlights, because life. So here's the part that really annoyed me. In order for it to work all the way, you have to plug in this, God, this stupid sticker. You have to plug in this bit here. Why? Why not just allow us to build a foot that can turn into all this? This bit is so annoying, and it's a pain in the ass to get off later. I get why they wanted, to offer that kind of piece. It's, so that you could have this like big proportionate foot that's animation accurate. But normally what a lot of model kits do is they offer some kind of like alternate piece or something. Like the gold Goldrin I have has a really nice head that has like two alternate heads. Has alternate heads you can use so that you get a head that works perfectly with the transformation, or you get one that's like a lot more animation accurate. And that's good. That's great. Why could we not get that? Anyhow, what else? Poke down the shield, rotate a bit, and then I think we put this here. And yep, we attach this. And there you go, fire engine. Woo! Oh, that's our fire engine. It rolls a little better without the plate on it, but yeah, I'm trying to minimize parts forming here, so that can stay. Yeah, that is not an ideal fire truck. Not a very ideal fire truck at all. Is it anything I can do with at least these bits at the end? I don't know. It's just like, granted, the original toy did not look the greatest either, but you know, that's a toy aimed at kids, and this is. I just feel like this could be so much better. I know the Soul Choryujin kit has these giant parts forming pieces to kind of cover this up, and I wouldn't mind that actually. I'm surprised that's like a bit of parts forming that's like a little more acceptable to me. But yeah, otherwise just such a shame. So now comes the point where we have to look at, where did this bit go on to? Don't know. And now comes the next bit. Oh, there's one more piece in the sprue, and a little yellow bit. Let me get that out. Because that stuff, these are definitely going to use for something else later. You'll see what. You'll see what. Yeah, so let's get the other guy transformed now. Wait, is this sticker sheet done? Almost done. So, blue guy is very similar. So, take off the head, take off the crane, take off the backpack, the hands, arms. You'll notice, I guess if you, I don't know if this works all the way, but you might be able to get like, to minimize parts forming a bit if you kind of, let's see, we rotate it. This might be able to that. Yeah, that actually kind of works. Yeah, okay, so you can't, there are ways to minimize the parts forming, which I am glad about, but there we go. Now for the legs. Tilt these up. Remove the feet. Flip. Tilt these down. Remove the feet. And then you get, almost forgot, get these two blue things. This. Just plug these in. I really. And then for this, we just kind of, which way around was it again? This way. So, trying to remember. Okay, plug that in. removing the crotch plate again, just because, again, it's like, there's already so much parts for me. I even attached this bit, which is technically a part you're not supposed to attach. I kept that on just so that, like, again, there's a minimal part, so to try and minimize parts for me. Oh. Cart's full. That's fine. That's fine. I recorded a lot of the. Hang on, honestly, maybe even a little too much. Let me look through here. And while I'm at it, let me do this. It's the Gundam footage. I could erase that. All right, how much time do I have left on my camera? 40 minutes? Oh, actually, we need a little bit, I think we might need a bit of time to cool down a bit, yeah. So, in the meantime, I'm gonna switch over to, while we just kind of let that cool off for a bit, I'm gonna switch over to webcam, and so I could talk some more about this thing. Where's my webcam? There it is. It fell on the floor earlier. Just forgot to get it down. Okay, let's get this at a good angle. There we are. It's not ideal, but let's do that. No. There we go. There we go. That's good. That is good. There we go. So yeah, there it is. The two, I almost called fire truck and what do you call it? Ice truck mode. Oh, actually, real quick, is one slightly askew. Kind of, yeah. So let me fix that. Yeah, just a lot of parts forming, man. Why? It's not the worst parts forming transformation ever, but it's very disappointing. And I know this is a model kit, but But one of the reasons I got into like Bondi SMP was because there were model kits that transformed. So I don't know, just a little bit sad. And which truck do I prefer? A red one, I guess, but they're both not ideal. Like, you seriously mean to tell me you couldn't find a place for this? Like, okay. Hands, feet, and head, I can accept. But find a place for whatever this is. Like, in fact, you could have just put some tabs here and maybe like a tab or some tabs that are like that almost kind of works. Almost. Not, okay, not really, but like, it's something. It's just Like, I could accept the shuffling of parts around it, you know, except for this bit. This bit still infuriates me. It's just, it's a pain. Do we have extra bits, by the way? I think we have some extra bits, which, fine by me. All right, but we're gonna do the combination in a bit, so that is gonna be really fun. I hope. Please don't have like bullshit transformation kind of thing. Oh, that's gonna be shit. Okay, I think we're good on the camera now, so let's turn the bad boy back on. Okay, that's better. All right, let us combine them. Let's get all these bits out of the way. Oh, okay. So, first we're gonna. Oh, this is tight. So we're gonna take this part out and remove this. We're gonna take off these bits. Put them into the parts forming pile. And we're removing the arms too. Okay. And opening up the chest. Then we're separating. That cannot be right. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait. Am I looking at... Which one's the blue one again? Ugh. Okay, Choryujin is... Choryujin is the blue one, I think, because... Yeah, that's where his chest is. So I do have the right guy. I feel like I might have to. I'll see if I can add back in the blue bit right there. Okay, we add on. Okay, and then. Then we flip this around, flip open the tab. I am so confused. What? Saying to, oh, it's not telling me to remove that. That makes no sense whatsoever. Then I click these. Do I click these back up there? These are very weird instructions. Hold on. Ugh. these stickers still are pissing me off. Yeah, it is telling me to just take off the chest. Okay, and then we take the legs out from this horrible bit. That's, as I said, a bit of a pain to get off. I don't know if we'll see that again, so let's see. Then we bring this down. I think we bring these down. We remove the side panels. Come on. And then here's something that really cheesed me off. You get the arm that you had to build separate. And then you click it in. Then you get this horrible piece back in. Then you take. Oh, good. They have the. It seems like they found a use for the backpack. If I can find it. There it is. Oh, wait a minute. Not the whole backpack. You got to take that bit off. And then you take the arm bit. Is that right? No, it's not. These legs are backwards. See one of the problems with parts forming? Put that in. Clip that in. H. Which part is H? Which part do we need? This part. Yep, and another bit we had to bit separate. And then there's, guess what? More bits that had to be built separate. So connect those in. And then, get this, more bits that had to be connected separately. Which one does this go? And another bit, and another parts forming piece. Just gotta make sure it's like, and now it doesn't want to connect. It's supposed to connect into that little tab there, but it really does not want to go in. Seems like it. All right, so that's those bits. Let's get the red guy now. So, backpack, red bit. Remove the legs. Remove these. Remove the horrible red kind of coat pieces. Put them in the parts pile. Okay. Oh, so the torso for now just has nowhere to go. So that's lovely. Also, red guy did not take his neck with him, so that's great. So put that back. go in here. Okay, get this horrible piece off again. I just do not see why how this is a good idea. Just because you gotta use all your strength. One is you gotta use so much strength to get this off, and yes. Go. Let's see. Then we get the red arm. And then we reconnect this. And then we get back the backpack. Where's the next bit? Another bit. Actually, let me check the other leg real quick. Good. And then we get more bits. Just a lot of parts forming bits. All right, let's go. We're almost there. All right, almost there. So we take the bit from the blue guy and detach from that. Detach this bit. And you're probably all wondering what's the part of the torso that combines? Okay, now I'm going to be a teensy bit fairer here. I know there are a fair amount of like, there are like some, not quite Transformers. I've seen a lot on like the third party stuff. Like third party Transformers where what they do is they kind of have like a little torso you separately combine, which I get it. But the thing is, you know, those are like 6 guys. This is 2. I think they could have come up with something. Another bit that has nowhere else to go. Otherwise, it's just used for this. Okay, we get these up. That's a hole? No, okay. I was going to be like, what? How does that work? Okay. And then we get the hook. Flip it around. Flip this up. This bit. Flip it around. Flip this up. And Rio. So they'll be. Now we go in there. Nice snug fit, I will say. Nice. Okay. Choryujin right arm. That'll be this one. Next arm. Whoa! How the fuck do we get this back on? Okay, there we go. Oh, they give you alternate hands also if you want like an open hand or a more closed fist. That's actually kind of nice. So why don't I go ahead and attach those now? I'm still of the and according to the final little doctor in the instruction manuals, the transformation is complete. Why don't I get that close fist in there? Here, so that we can, yeah, okay. Okay, so there he is. That is Choryujin. There's gonna be a lot less transforming now, so I could switch this to just regular focus. I don't need to record anymore. Okay. So, he does. Okay. So I'll get the positives. Let me do the positives real quick. Wait, I'm just gonna check. There weren't any stickers I was missing, right? No stickers. Oh, thank fuck. Okay, no stickers. I think they gave us some extra ones, or maybe there were parts I missed. Are there anything? I don't think I missed any. Wonderful. Okay. Well, I can always look through the manuals and see, like, yeah, I got like all of these yellow bar stickers that are comically small. I'm not putting those down. It's fine. And yeah, this is a very, very impressive figure. Impressive looking, that's for sure. It's a good size. I want to say about like leader class Transformer size. It'd probably be Commander price these days, but like certainly looks the part. Let's do a quick little articulation text. Oh, oops. So we got a ball joint, able to look down a bit. Not as good of articulation as the regular lads. Gotta be said, but that's to be expected. Combiner. Okay, you can move up a little bit. There's a bit of butterfly going backwards, but not frontwards, which is a little disappointing. Rotation at the upper arm. You can use this to adjust the shoulder a little bit. You can't really actually get that much. Am I missing something? Can't really get. Can't actually get that much distance out. That's surprising. Oh, you got an arm swivel here. Feels a little bit loose. This part doesn't know what to say. Okay. You got a little bit of side to side. That's actually pretty cool that it's a combiner and you got a little bit of side to side. Yeah, you got a little bit of side to side and some ab crunch. Not a lot, but like some. Oh, camera died. Let me switch to webcam. Okay, I'm gonna back up that footage anyways. So, yeah, articulation-wise, upper bicep, good. There are elbows that would have been perfect elbows, I think. Yeah. You got elbows that would be perfect elbows, but due to, you know, all this and yeah. I wish you could have. Yeah, you can't really get a lot of movement on there. All right. And there that goes. It's weird. I think there's a part of me that actually prefers them separate to the final form, which feels a little bit wrong for a combiner, you know? Especially one with such a iconic setup. All right, can we get a good leg spread? Yeah, we can. And really good legs, actually. Okay, so that's good. Wish we had some like little plastic tabs. Do we have? We got ankle pivots. No foot rotation, but at least we got pretty damn good ankle pivots. And no rotation up the thigh or anything, though. So again, a little. Yeah. I'll put the. If it's gonna parts form, I'm gonna parts form too. Let's get into a dab at least. Let's do my dab test. Okay. All right. It's gonna be a bit of a. Oh wait. Okay, so it's. I think it is actually at the very least gonna pass the test. Or is it? I gotta figure out how to get that glued in. Okay, and can we get that? How can we get our dab looking? Not ideal. Not an ideal little. I mean, it could still do it. It's fine. But, you know, compared to the first two, yeah. I don't know. I guess like the obvious thing you could say was, well, it had to sacrifice a lot of the pose for the combination, but at the same time, actually no. If anything, it sacrificed a lot of the it actually sacrificed more so it sacrificed a ton of the transformation for the it just I feel split in my opinion because it does look really cool, and I guess it is kind of cool to transform it all, but like just look at this pile of parts, just random parts that we had to just do nothing with. It's. I want to love this thing unconditionally, but yeah, and also these little bits here aren't helping my feelings. So I don't know. Okay, overall build was good. The two guys you get are great, but as a combiner, I don't know. So I'm a little torn. Okay, I will say every kind of version of this character is ridiculously expensive. So I think as far as what you got, let's look at it as like bang for your buck. Because it's like essentially two figures in one set. and I've seen this go for 25 bucks. I mean 50 bucks overall. About the price of a Transformers leader class figure. 60 now. Oh, so for 50 bucks, for 25 bucks per robot, the 2 robots you get are really good. Like, absolutely phenomenal. The builds was really fun overall, except for the stickers, you know. And this guy does look amazing, but it suffers from just very wonky execution of the whole transformation and combining gimmick. And I know it's a Gunpla kit. It's, you know, not as sturdy. It's made of a different plastic than a lot of combiner toys, but I think you still could have done something a little bit better. I could even get past, in fact, you know what? I could get past the torso. I could get past that. And if they did but I do think what they should have done is they should have done this thing that some model kits do, or some like the Soul Chigoku stuff do, where they provide like parts for stuff that allows for quote unquote perfect transformation, and stuff that's more so for posability later. Like you can detach and reattach. That's why I don't mind that. But I don't know. I'm gonna make a review of this guy, so I'll give my full thoughts then. But for now, I'm gonna call it there. I need to definitely film some more footage, B-roll of this guy later. So I'll do that. Thank you everybody for watching. Have a good day.